Didn't he just say he wasn't going to pick anything up?
Yes.
What's going on here?
What happens when you take me a place like this?
So we're stopping off today at Reality A Games over in the middle of Rhode Island, West Warwick, Rhode Island, that is. The place to go. You want card games, retro games, tabletop games, D&D style games. Well, let's go see what the shop has to offer. Right. Alright, so you first walk into the shop, and these guys have gone through, this is their third store, and they've gotten bigger every time. And it's very impressive how clean, how well put together the shop is when you first walk in.
Nice and bright and inviting. Lots of tables for the card gaming. They have a lot of stuff for cards. Like, if you're into the card games, this is where you want to go.
Who remembers this game? Skitchin? Wow. You think you remember this game? Did you ever play this game?
No, I never.
It's a lot like Road Rash and stuff with inline skating. It was a lot of fun.
Although, I tell you right up front though, is if I had a Wii again, Manhunt 2.
They had that on the Wii, I'm surprised.
Yeah, M-rated too, and it's very hard to find the M-rated for...
Mr. Johnny Webb has a Wii U. He got it with me. And I have a Wii U. And they play in the Wii U. Rosinga has a Wii U too.
Yeah.
So.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I will be over there today playing this. The games that are in there, some of them I really didn't know they existed. Like they had a WWF like steel cage like game I've never seen before in my life, and I thought, you know, I've seen this game before.
We need to see the CD. That's probably why.
Oh my god. WWF Rage in the Cage.
Oh my god.
I have a Game Smash game. This is beautiful. If only if I had a Dreamcast and some money right now. This is my favorite game.
Oh, you used to play it?
I love House of the Dead. It's my favorite.
Well, we do have Dreamcast for pretty treat. So everybody, this is one of the co-owners of this place, Reality A Games. So tell us a little about the adventures you've been on. Like, we've seen you through this journey of multiple shops.
Oh, yes.
And this is definitely the biggest, the most impressive. So it seems to just get better and better every time.
Well, thank you very much. We actually started off exceedingly small. It was literally about the size of the room behind me, including the back room and the bathroom and everything. We started off with our own collections, and we've worked our way up from there. My partner Joe actually is the one who wanted to do the video game section, and I'm the one who does most of the magic cards and everything like that.
Tabletop.
Oh, yep. Yeah. Tabletop, board games. We both collaborate on that, but video games is mostly his area, cards are mostly my area.
Now, how big is the retro game scene becoming as far as in Rhode Island?
It's actually pretty big. We just got a collection from a rather large collector. That's what's been populating most of our shelves at the moment, especially with all the good Nintendo and, you know, some of the Dreamcast and everything in the cases here.
Sega Mac. Now, would you say it's probably one of your best locations? Because it's like...
Oh, this is the best location by far. Also, what I like about this location is we had so much room in the back room where we could actually set up a projector back there. We got a whole surround sound thing going on.
Yeah, that is pretty impressive. I saw it back then. So they have a really great selection as far as card game collecting, and everybody knows the biggest card game collecting thing right now still is to this day. It's Magic the Gathering. It's really never dwindled down, and they do a number of events over at Reality Games. So the one thing that I noticed is I've seen a schedule like none other card shop and events that you guys put on for the public.
Right. We try to have a variety of stuff. Like we do have Dragon Ball Z, which has gotten kind of big in the area lately, which is good. We try to have Final Fantasy, though that's been dwindling a little bit in popularity. Mostly people just collect.
What would be the dominating card game right now?
The dominating card game at the shop right now is definitely Magic. It's been Magic since we opened. But secondary is actually Force of Will, surprisingly. I like to call it the love child of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic, based on how it plays. A combination of Cthulhu and anime, I think is fantastic. Other than that, we have a lot of RPG games. We do D&D at least twice a week. We do Call of Cthulhu at least twice a week. And we also do Herbie's Reality A, which is what the store is based on. Yeah, it's cool. It's an urban fantasy setting. Not so much sci-fi, definitely more fantasy. You can be almost anything you can imagine. It's actually based in 2006 as well, because that's when the game was created.
And another thing you guys carry in the shop that's not in too many other shops is stuff from the Necronomicon Press.
True. We are the only store in the area that carries Necronomicon Press books. The only other one even close is up in Providence, which has a Lovecraftian bookstore. We do carry them because they are local. I am the co-owner, and I'm local, obviously. We have actually been actively publishing again for the past few years, so we're carrying our newest titles.
So that's good for a lot of Rhode Islanders out there that want to get a hold of, or people that are just watching this video around the country that actually want to get a hold of Lovecraftian in publishing stuff.
Yeah, and if you are local and you don't know anything about it, but you want to learn about Rhode Island history, definitely a good author to look at.
Yes.
I'm almost tempted just to say, just grab it, but that's only $3. That will work on my PC, because I know...
Didn't he just say he wasn't going to pick anything up?
Yes.
What's going on here?
What happens when you take me a place like this? I'm walking back there, but the bigger, blacker box of Cards Against Humanity, I keep on looking at it like, no, maybe. I don't need it. Okay, let me think about it. So, naturally, I was not going to buy anything because I'm kind of like a sponge with my money, don't want to spend it. But so I decided to pick up Alone in the Dark for PC. Pretty good to find. And Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Hard to find the AO rating, but I got the M rating. But when I do go back, I probably will be picking up a system eventually. But we never know.
So what's the difference between paddle and driving? Anything? Or they're the same controller?
Oh, one spins all the way around, one doesn't spin all the way around.
Recently got one of those all-in-one plug-and-play Atari flashbacks. But there's just one thing you need for a lot of those games because the controls are like impossible with the analog stick. And that's the same thing that Q got. Paddle shifters. These seem to be really decent. There's some good resistance on there. They're not loose and nothing. So hopefully they'll work pretty well on that.
So this was a great journey. Go and check out their place for the third time. We actually got up there, their new store. I've been up there to the shop many times, but the whole tech crew got to go there, which was great. If anybody lives in Rhode Island or surrounding towns or even anywhere in the country, if you're seeing this video, if you're in the area and you want to check out some retro games, card collecting games, tabletop games, stop over at West Warwick, Rhode Island. Check out Reality A Games. Great people, really inviting. They will glad to have you, and they have some of the best prices as far as retro gaming and tabletop games. If you thought this video helped you, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and be sure to check out the links below for Reality A Games, Necronomicon Press, and getTekt and Big 589's YouTube. Thanks for watching. Sure to join us next time for our next video.